ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel where today we are joining GWM South Africa for the launch of this. This is the popular H6 and it has been given a fresh look. There's new tech, there's updated power and torque as well. There's a new transmission and many other features. So with that said, let's dive into it. Alright, so as per usual on the channel, we're going to be starting with the exterior design and styling of the new H6. So there are 6 different model derivatives to choose from, and to be honest, all of them look exactly the same. This is the entry-level luxury one, which is priced from just under 500,000 Rand, and it just looks like the ultra-luxury HEV, which is priced at 641,500 Rand. So yeah, man, exterior design and styling highlights. At the front end, we have a much larger grille, and then we have a interesting coating over there, which looks kind of modern and premium as well. And the headlights have been given a nip and tuck as well. We do have this teardrop like LED daytime running lights running across the front bumper, and then moving along the side, we do have 19-inch gloss black alloy wheels, which have been derived from the pre-facelift H6 HEV. And other highlights, we do have gloss black door frames as well as roof rails. So in profile, not much has changed. Once more, this is a facelift and not an all-new model. With that said, let's check out the rear. Okay, so now checking out the rear, unfortunately, GWM has done away with that Robocop light bar that we all know and love about the H6. Redesigned tail lights, full LED, of course, with LED turning indicators. And then when you move over to the lower section of the rear bumper, we have integrated diffusers. Of course, these are cosmetic. They do nothing in terms of aerodynamics. So with that said, when it comes to colors, there are 4 colors. I'll pop up all the names of the colors, and there's also one new one. I think it's called Noble Gold. So yeah, it's a champagne kind of like color. So yeah, looks quite modern and premium as well. So yeah, guys, this is the exterior of the new Haval H6. So you'll tell me if you guys like the updates done to it or if you preferred the old one. So for me, I think I like the front end. The rear end is a bit of a ugly duckling for me, but yeah, man, to each their own. So you'll drop a comment and tell me if you like it or not. All right, so before we step inside, here's the key of the facelifted H6. Quite a premium looking key, which somewhat matches the color, the exterior color of the H6. Lock and unlock buttons. We have the press and hold to release the tailgate, and the last one over there at the bottom we press to sound the horn if you lost your car. So yeah, it's not a heavy key. I prefer my keys quite heavy, but this is quite light as well. So yeah, with that said, let's have a look inside. Okay, so having a step inside, keyless entry of course, and then yeah, man, having a look inside. Just zoom out a bit. Yeah, man, it looks quite similar to the outgoing one. The new things is a thicker steering wheel. We were all complaining about that the steering wheel rim is quite thin, but they've made it thicker, and yeah, man, it is notably much better right now. And then the biggest change inside is this 14.6-inch touch display over here, which has been derived, or it has been copied from other models within the stable, like the P500, the Tank 500, and I think the H7 as well, the Haval H7. So yeah, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity. This menu itself, no frills, it's straightforward, but you can also connect your phone for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto connectivity, and then you do have other functionalities as well. So yeah, man, it's straightforward, easy to use, and thankfully the driver assistance systems can be switched off, so you can go to drive mode and then you can figure it out, and then yeah, switch off many of the driver assistance systems, which some people find annoying. So you can do that. These are the drive mode: normal, eco, sports, no, sand, and off-road. You do have a lot of those there. Then the spark, the smart drive, the engine needs to be running. We just switch it on. So they are the driver assistance systems. Lane assist, you can switch it on and off. If you find it annoying, you can switch it off. Traffic sign recognition, you wouldn't want that to be off. And yeah, man, this is basically the infotainment system. The graphics are crisp. The processing speed is quite commendable as well. But once you hook up Apple CarPlay uh, wirelessly or via the cable, it becomes a bit laggy, but that might vary between different users. With that said, let's checking out the dashboard. It's similar to the one that we used to in the pre-facelift H6, nothing new there. And then the redesigned center console with physical buttons for your climate, two cup holders, a wireless charging pad, some space there to store maybe loose change, and then we have a massive bin as well here to store other stuff. Two USB ports. There's two USB-A ports. Then there's another USB-A port at the back and a USB-C port as well. So in total, you have four USB ports. This one isn't equipped with a sunroof because, as I've said, this is the luxury derivative. If you step it up, maybe super luxury and ultra luxury, that's when you get a panoramic sunroof. So yeah, this is basically it. 8 speaker sound system, doesn't sound great at all. I've had a sample of the 9 speaker Armor, I think it's Armor brand. So yeah, that sounds a tad bit much more better. But you know, Chinese cars, man, they really struggling when it comes to sound system. The only one that can get that's getting the sound system right, it's BYD with the Seal. I think it's using some sound system that's in the Golf, that was in the Golf 7.5R. So yeah, that sounds really really good. So yeah, man, with that said, this is the interior. You'll tell me what you guys think. All right, so the engine lineup has been given a power and torque boost. The 2-liter turbocharged petrol engine, 4 cylinders, of course, now develops 170 kilowatts and 380 newton meters of torque. The 1.5-liter turbocharged petrol engine in the HEV derivative is 179 kilowatts and 530 newton meters of torque. So, yeah, they've been given an power and torque boost, so which is quite impressive. But the worrying thing is that some models are two-wheel drive. So if you're having a lot of that power, then putting your foot down might create some wheel spin for the two-wheel drive models, which is something that we've experienced in the the outgoing pre-facelift H6 as well as some other Chinese brands. So that might be a worry, but if you have the four-wheel drive H6, then you are sorted. With that said, it's paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission. That is the 2-liter, and then the 1.5 turbocharged petrol engine makes use of a DHT gearbox, which is short for dedicated hybrid transmission. And it is honestly their way of just saying CVT. And to be honest, they've done quite a decent job at it because it does a really good job at replicating a traditional transmission or gearbox. With that said, of the two, which one would I get? I'd get the 1.5-liter turbocharged petrol engine. It doesn't drive as well as the 2-liter one, but you do get more benefits in terms of fuel consumption as well as range. So yeah, we get 1,000 kilometers on a full tank for the hybrid, and the fuel consumption is at 5.1. So range 1,000 kilometers, fuel consumption 5.1, which is much better than the 2-liter, which gets around 700 or 600, depending on how you drive. So yeah, man, 1.5-liter the HEV, that's the one to go for. So let's talk pricing. This car is priced just under 500,000 Rand for the entry level luxury derivative. And then when you're looking at the range topping ultra luxury HEV, which is the hybrid once more, you're looking at paying just under 650,000 Rand. So there are 6 derivatives to choose from. I'll list them for you right there. And to be honest, once more, I'm saying just go all out and buy the hybrid, because in these trying times you'll save a lot in terms of fuel, and your fuel economy will be very low if you are a careful driver. But if your budget is tight, then the entry level is just as good. And when you're looking at the competitors, it's going up against the Hyundai Tucson, the Toyota RAV4, which is aging and is due for replacement. The new RAV4, I think, is coming early next year. That's what Toyota South Africa said. And then the Kia Sportage, which is also recently got a facelift and might come next year. And you're also looking at the Mazda CX-5 as well, and many other players, and especially within the Chinese market, as well as from Cherry and so on and so forth. So, yeah, man, you'll drop a comment and tell me what you guys think about the facelifted Haval H6. Which model derivative do you like? Which one would suit you the most or better? And do you like the exterior design and styling? Do you like the interior? I'll get it on test soon and I'll give you my full feedback. So until then, thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. So until next time, deuces.